head movement drill. He's gonna punch, I'm gonna fade, and I'm gonna side kick. Head, pop, pop. Super simple, get a partner, trim off the edges every chance I can. So if I'm here kind of forward, and he throws his punch and I do this, and I want to throw the side kick, this is step one. Step two would be to get in side kick position. Then step three is going to be to lift, and then 4 out, and then I return, right? Let's trim that. 1. Instead of this, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. See how I can trim that down a bit? Does it make sense?
Sure.
All right. If possible, let's trim it down to just 1. So instead of going 1, 2, let's go 1. This is happening at the same time. Anyways, let's say that I wasn't dodging at all, I just wanted to side kick. So I kind of move to this position to side kick, it's a natural fade. So if we're thinking of it in terms of he punches, I do this, then I do this, then I do this, and I do this, there are like 4 steps. It's gonna be slow. But it's mechanical, so it shows you how to do the technique properly. When you're first starting out, it's okay to do that. Graduate quickly from 4 steps to 2 steps to 1 step if you can. Questions on this move? All right. Next, very few people are going to throw the jab without the cross. Right? So you see how I kind of slipped a little bit away there? So he throws jab, 1, cross, 2, and I drive with a stepping side kick. So he 1, 2 speed, 1, 2, 3. So you can go out all the way, and if you got the opportunity, you still have the other kick. 1, 2, 3. I could try to be far enough away from this one and that one to make this kick as well. Depending on your distance, that could definitely work. But there's a time and a place for a hasty retreat, and if he's swarming me, 1, 2, if he takes another step, that's when I'm going to get him. So I made some space, I baked him into the space, I stuffed the second kick. Let's watch the footwork only. Repeat after me. Shift.
Shift.
Step.
Step.
Kick.
Kick.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
So we throw as fast. 1, 2, 3. That's where I am. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
The thing is I can't. He throws jab, right? I'm thinking I can hit here. But let's say that I'm really thinking I'm boxing. He throws jab. I move to the angle. Come back. I check, and I drive here. Okay. So if we're striking, it's 1, 2 this way. 1, 2 this way over the top. So it does translate to boxing on this angle. He hits, this is what I'm looking at. This hand has got to interact a little bit. I can lift, I can push, but I'm checking it, which gives me this heartline strike or this right to the jaw, and the right hand is there. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Let's check step 2. He throws 1, 2, 3. Okay? Seems like it translates, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's say that he pulls that hand back a little quicker. 1, 2, 3. This is good if he pulls it back early. I'm adjusting the range and I'm giving him this sense of where is he? He's wondering how far away am I? Okay? So I'm close. He thinks he's got me now. He thinks, oh, he's far, I'm safe. Right? It's like hitting a tree, man. Did you guys hear that? I didn't hit him hard, but it was like didn't move.
All them up and out.
He's like, I'm up and out king. All right, so guys, try this with the hands. Take your time. 1, 2, right? 3 or 3, overhead left, okay? Give it a try. Here I am. I'm like, ooh, kind of Muhammad Ali, watch this. He throws a jab. I'm like, ooh, pretty good. I turn here, ooh, pretty good, right? And I'm thinking, I'm going to come in and I'm going to hit him with this. That's what's going to hit me first. Bing! And I'm going to walk right into it. Unless you use his hand and check. Let's go back to the first one. So he goes 1, I clear and I hit. Does that make sense? Hands up slightly. 1, clear, hit. Okay, 1, clear, hit. 1, clear, hit. Doesn't that make sense? The hands aren't really grabbing. They're just there and they're just engaging in some way and making kind of clearing this out. We do number 2. 1, 2, right? I'm going to come in. This hand's going to be up. If he punches, no problem. But this hand's got to be covering. So if it was just a block, just a defense, it'd be 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm just basically putting this out in front. It's just some static defense. Otherwise, I might get, or, I might walk right into it. Okay? So don't get me wrong, I like that you guys are looking like, ha, ha. And you're like, ha! All right? You guys look good. You're getting a punch in the face. Ho! Ho! Right? Wow. This is just going to engage whatever that is, and we're going to make sure that it doesn't hit us. Let's say he throws the hook punch instead. I move into the hook punch, right? Right? High shield defense. Elbow is the point of contact. If possible, when I make this, he comes with hook. I want that elbow to be my defense. Okay? I'm just going to move into it. And I'm going to hit him. Wow, if that one comes, no problem. Hit him again. Okay? But keep those hands up. Don't get too... Oh, he got me. I'm seeing, I can picture it. Just check that hand, okay? Don't leave it out. Everybody see how that kind of is important? It's like your seatbelt. You don't have to wear that seatbelt until you get in a wreck. Then you're like, I should wear my seatbelt. You throw the jab cross. I might drive here, right? Jab cross. I might move here. Make body scissors. Okay? Maybe leg scissors would be better. Okay? So all those things are kind of there if you're creative and you want to play with it. Let's say I just want to kick. 1. Right? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? You can just kick, you can just punch, you can blend it up. You can do grappling. If you see it, it's probably good. Does that make sense? Likewise, if you see catastrophe, okay, well, I might want to move the head. I might want to get the body in the right position. I might want to not look away. A lot of people don't do this move like this. Then they step. And guess what they find when they look around? Bah! Eye contact, eye contact, eye contact, eye contact, eye contact. I'm watching where he is. Questions? Tough footwork. But the more you get used to moving your feet intentionally, with front foot placement, by the way. If I go to punch Mr. Fountain from here, is that going to work well? No. My balance is terrible. But it's okay, because all I got to do is make a small adjustment. Doop. Front foot placement. Right? If I go to kick Mr. Fountain from here, I better be spin kicking because this is a long kick. Right? That one will work. Front foot placement. Does that make sense? So if I've taught you something tonight that makes sense, put that in your toolbox, think about it, play with it when we fight. Questions? Go get gloves.